Welcome to the weekly recap of English news from Italy and Friuli Venezia Giulia. Crossing borders and connecting communities, Gorizia and Nova Gorica move forward together.
Gorizia and Nova Gorica will continue their cross-border train and bus services after strong demand during Go 2025, which saw 83,000 passengers. Regional officials say their goal is to strengthen long-term ties between the two cities, with expanded routes, frequent daily connections, and a focus on sustainable transport.
E questo ovviamente è sostenuto da un servizio urbano di trasporto pubblico locale su gomma tra le due stazioni con 17 fermate e moltissime corse giornaliere dalle 7 del mattino alle 20 che consentono alla comunità di poter continuare ad avere una stretta relazione, soprattutto pensando ai giovani, comunque alla destinazione anche universitaria di questo territorio, la sua vocazione culturale, avere questa possibilità per chi arriva magari con il treno e non necessita ovviamente di poter avere un mezzo proprio, un'automobile.
Minister Abodi calls for energy efficient and accessible sports facilities in Trieste.
In Trieste, Minister Andrea Abodi called for energy efficient sports facilities and better accessibility, while Gano Fedriga stressed sports' role in public health and community.
Ho detto ieri ma è un'affermazione anche banale per certi versi, siamo artefici del nostro destino. Abbiamo una visione che è molto chiara, che risponde ai presupposti costituzionali, a una nostra idea di sport che, come ho detto prima, è prima di tutto benessere delle persone e poi appunto competizione. Grandi avvenimenti, grandi infrastrutture, ma anche infrastrutture sociali, a partire dai playground e dalle palestre scolastiche.
Sì, proprio con il ministro Abodi che devo dire su questi temi ha rivoluzionato anche il rapporto con le regioni e con i territori, favorendo una collaborazione, un'integrazione delle politiche nazionali e regionali. Mi dicono, ci invidiano quando ci vogliamo in altre parti d'Italia perché le risorse ovviamente le diamo, però sicuramente le nuove progettualità insieme al Ministro dello Sport rappresentano nuove opportunità anche per delle regioni che strutturalmente hanno investito molto nello sport, ma sappiamo che il lavoro da fare è ancora molto.
Workplace harassment grows in Trieste as 100 people seek help as awareness grows.
The municipality of Trieste reports rising workplace harassment with over 100 cases handled in 2025 by its anti-mobbing listening point. Women remain most affected, but male cases are increasing, highlighting growing awareness and demand for support services.
The anti-mobbing point is an important tool to know the quality of the work, and I think that is an important tool for the public administration to choose the active policy for workers.
Per quanto riguarda le donne e le vessazioni che riguardano proprio il mondo femminile, queste ricadono prevalentemente nella fascia di età superiore ai 51 anni, in cui le donne, anche gli uomini, hanno maggiori tutele contrattuali, e queste riguardano vessazioni sia per quanto riguarda l'aspetto della conciliazione vita-lavoro, ovvero la difficoltà di conciliare, quindi si può parlare di mancanza di permessi, mancanza di accettazione del part-time, mancanza di trasferimenti, in cui gli uomini vengono vessati sia perché iniziano ad avere problemi anche loro con la conciliazione, vale a dire con il congedo parentale, ma anche perché c'è una carenza o una diminuzione o non c'è la possibilità di crescita professionale, quindi interviene il disagio lavorativo.
Live from the University of Trieste, why the Ukraine war has no end in sight. In Trieste, a panel on Ukraine and European security brings together analysts and policymakers, with Nona Micheladze of the Istituto Affari Internazionali warning that peace remains out of reach, as Putin uses war to hold on to power.
So I think that in the current condition where we found ourselves surrounded by the wars in eastern and southern neighborhood, spending on defense and security, to rethink about the policy of how to increase military industry and also how to increase the production in the military industry.
So the point that we would like to focus on is related to the future architecture, security architecture of European Union. What do we expect for the future?
Trieste confronts gender violence with a new manifesto, calling for a cultural change and collective action. The Consulta Femminile di Trieste presented Verso Manifesto Positivo, a guidance document on violence against women based on a survey of 399 participants aimed at building a more aware and inclusive society.
Gender violence is a cultural issue that is needed to be addressed through multidisciplinary approaches, and it is important to start from the knowledge of the phenomenon and of its roots in order to eradicate it as soon as possible, let's say, because it's a term of responsibility toward the future generations. We believe that the institution should network to fight all together this issue that is not longer acceptable in our society.
Puccini's Madama Butterfly returns to Trieste, a timeless tragedy reimagined.
Madama Butterfly arrives at Teatro Lirico Giuseppe Verdi on April 2nd in a staging by Alberto Triola inspired by the early 20th century Japanese. Conducted for the first time by Giulia Prandi, the production features alternating cast and promises a fresh interpretation of Puccini's classic.
Butterfly is a great masterpiece. It's a universal drama of two different words that come close enough to hurt one each other very, very bad, but not enough to understand each other. And that's the drama from the first note. The arrival of Pinkerton in Nagasaki is already the moment where everything begins. And there will be no hope for a better end of the story, because actually Pinkerton just leaves Nagasaki as a tourist, does not understand Cho-Cho-san and her culture, and on the other way, Cho-Cho-san tries her way out of Japan. She dreams the Western world, America, and those two words don't meet, and in the worst way possible.
Spring forward, sleep back. Trieste talks daylight saving time. Italy springs ahead for daylight saving time on Sunday, March 29th at 2 a.m. Clocks are moving ahead by 1 hour. Locals in Trieste shared mixed feelings. Some enjoy the longer evenings, others missed the lost hour of sleep. How is this going to affect you?
I think it's better because we will have more sun in the evening, so I prefer having more light in the afternoon than in the morning.
I like to have longer days. Yeah. It seems like life is longer somehow. So
I personally love summertime because I really like long evenings. The longer in the evening, the better, because you work until 4 or 5 and then you have a bit of the sunlight and the day left. I personally hate wintertime when it's dark at 4, so I'm happy about it.
I'm concerned about losing 1 hour while I'm sleeping. Yeah. But besides that, I think I'm happy for the fact that days are going to get longer and summer is here, of course. But every time when we lose 1 hour in sleep, it increases. There was a study done in Europe. Average heart attacks the next day. And other way, when we get 1 hour, there's a decrease in number of heart attacks just because of 1 hour.
The time is going to change over the weekend. How is this going to affect you?
It's not so much how it's going to affect me, it's how it's affected me the last 2 weeks, because I work with a U.S. corporation and they're 1 hour off for 2 weeks, and so it's actually going to catch me up, so it's going to help.
It doesn't matter, it's still going to be a great day tomorrow, and you just have to wake up and keep going on.
Spring arrives with the world in tow.
A sunny weekend filled with culture in Friuli Venezia Giulia. What are your plans for the weekend?
So I'm actually from Australia, and I just arrived in Milan a couple of days ago and got to Trieste today. So I want to go to, Miramar Castle tomorrow. I'm going to do that. And then the next day I head to Ljubljana.
We're just here for the day, actually. And we just wanted to see the city. We are from Austria. We saw the castle and next to it the cathedral.
I'm from Catania, but I live in Rome. And my plans for the weekend is to work because I'm an actor. And I'm here with my company, on stage. We do Moby Dick at the La Contrada Theatre. And if you haven't bought the tickets, you can come. We are pleasure to welcome you.
Having lunch with my father, then
On Sunday we have a birthday of a friend of ours.
Maybe with my friends or still around, man. I don't know, man. I'm in freestyle there. Yeah, my life in freestyle.
What are your plans for the weekend?
I'm from Vienna and I'm here for playing concerts with my orchestra, with Vienna Symphony Orchestra, and we play tonight, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, 3 different programs.
Thank you for watching In Trieste Web TV. We speak your language.